welcome back everyone. Black Briz. I'm up the Deer Farm. Just come to check these hives up here. I'd done all the rest yesterday. Like, well, it was a bit of a rush job, but I'd done them all yesterday. Except for two, so I need to do them. The other day when I come up here to change the wasp bait out, I was watching the wasps, and I was watching hornets. So I'm gonna have a look today to make sure that they're not these bloody Asian hornet things. I'm sure they were European hornets, which are pretty harmless, you know, they're fine. So I'm gonna scope, see if I can see them, although it's not as warm today, it's a bit windy and overcast. So I shouldn't think the bees would be too happy today. But yeah, they were the bees are flying. Yeah, the hornets were going to that tree there near that post, and they were collecting something from around the bottom of it. So we'll have a look, but we need to close down some more doors on this hive because it looks like someone's trying to rob each other. But them bees down there are really busy. Oh, when I come up the other night and all, I checked the cash swarm that I went and collected that's in the previous video, and they vacated the box. They didn't stay in the box, so I don't know where they went. I did have a scout around, see if I could find them, see if they'd settled anywhere close or anything, but no idea. So they didn't want to stay in the old box late in the year for them, so I hope they found somewhere nice. And the queen, because we did see the queen, but she didn't look very big, or she didn't look mated. She didn't look big, but she might have been mated. Who knows? We'll never know. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, look, I can see hornet over by that tree now, scoping around it. I'm sure they're European hornets, but we'll go and get a good old gander because they were down on the floor picking up stuff off the floor. So we'll have a look. As long as they don't start bothering the bees. But they were all flying back across there to the woods, so I was observing them for a while. So we'll have a look. I'll get suited up. I'll do it. I don't really need to check this one. I could do a check in this one because it could do with a couple of, well, it could do with the top box coming off really, and then they double brood of a winter. This one's fine now on brood and half of a winter, although that's a commercial deep body, so they are all right with just that without a super, but they'll have a super this year. There's no queen excluder in there, so anyway, that's what I'm doing. So this is where the hornets, I see the hornets going. They were going down the bottom. There's one there, look. So yeah, they're definitely European hornets. So they're nothing to worry about with the bees. Yeah, you see, they go down there and they were collecting stuff off the floor. Hello, hornet. Oh, you see how it flew? As it flew off, it took a little poo. Yeah, there's one down there. Hang on, I'll switch camera because this one can't zoom in very well. So there it is. They're massive, they're big. Where's it gone? So I don't think there's a nest down there. Yeah, here it comes up. Can't focus. Oh, here comes another. So it's just like, it's like some feeding ground there, how they both landed. Oh, they were attacking each other. Yeah, look. Don't attack me. So they're big. but they're definitely European hornets, not them new Asian hornets. It's like it must be some sort of sap or something coming off the tree. Or some kind of bugs. Them big teeths on it. Wah! You can certainly hear them. They sound like flying chainsaws. Bit like when I used to fly the drones. Yeah. Anyway, getting these bees. We need to go in this one. See, they're being tested by wasps. So I had some old frames in there that like I left up here for the bees to clean, and obviously the wasps found them and cleaned them. So I've just took them away and put the wasp trap there. It's a bit of a mix, this one. It's got a bit of honey up around, smeared up under the lid, and then it's got orange juice in there and a bit of jam. But I decided now to make me traps like this in big bottles and then buy them entrances and just glue them in, because they work a treat, and you don't have to change the bait so often as the wasp traps you buy. Like, really cheap way of doing it. Wasp traps are dear, but yeah, these wasps think they're getting the dinner in there when really they ain't getting back out. Pretty effective wasp trap, but you know, they like everything that's in there. They like apple juice as well, you see, orange juice. They like apple juice as well. So by the time I'm finished, I'll look at this again and see how many we've caught, because there'll be quite a lot. Not enough though. They're pressuring that hive over there. They're pressuring, like, look, see, they're pressuring the hives. This hive's a stack, so it's alright. They seem to leave that one over the back there alone. Don't get as much pressure, but this one here does, because it's not long requeened, you see. So numbers are dwindling before they're growing in the hive. Anyway, I need to check in this one, because we want to take this super off the top. Probably leave them with double brood. Ideally, we could do taking that double brood off, leaving them with the super. But we'll see. Okay, so I've reduced this hive down to a single brood box. They cleaned the super out, and they'd virtually cleaned the second brood box out and pulled all the honey, or ate it. So they're on a single brood box now. But yeah, they're you know, any supers I've left on, they've consumed them. That one, there's still a bit in there, but they're eating it, so they can eat it. Let them eat it. Eat it while it's there. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go in this hive now. I really need to get this hive off the trailer. My trailer's got a flat tyre now as well. But I might ask Cliff if he'll lift it with his digger. I'll strap it and he'll lift it with his digger, and then I'll pull the trailer out from underneath, put the spare wheel on. I think it's the tyre that had the gash in it anyway, so it needed changing. No, my luck, it's not the tyre with the gash in it. That's the other side probably. I don't know. This site is like crazy for wasps. Look at them all around this hive. Thing is, like, if you come in the evening and open them, the wasps are still active, the bees ain't. Look at that pressure. Look at the pressure they're putting on the bees up here. This is crazy for wasps. Tripwire, let's hope your bees are tough, mate. Jeez Louise. They seem to do a fairly good job, because you see the dead wasps on the floor. Like, literally, as I'm here, stood here, look at the wasps. There's so many. So many. Getting plenty in the trap now. Look at them testing the hives. Anyway, I need to have a look in this one. By the time I've looked in this one, these bees should be cleaning that box out. Well, everything's on it. Wasps following me about. Okay, so we're going to look in the Golden Lions hive factory. The Lions Golden factory. Looks like a Dutch barn kind of shape. Needs a coat of paint. I made it out of oak. All the legs and stuff and all the trimmings and everything's oak. All the frames inside are oak. I've just shut this door off because they've got a lot of doors, you see. They've got the main porch door, which they were, well, a lot of wasps are trying to hack in, so I've just shut it off, but maybe I should have left it open. They've got another porch door, which they're using, and the wasps are trying to get in. And then they have these tunnels as well, these pipes, copper pipes. So yeah, maybe I should have left that one open, although they'll soon get the gist that they can't get in there, and then they'll go elsewhere, like they're all using the pipe again. And then it has windows, like, and usually they have pictures in, like this one has eagle. It's got its sign, swinging sign, but it needs repainting. It needs a paint up this year. Well, first time. Yeah. And then you come around this side and we have, like, this is all oak. It's like a barn door, oak barn door, which a spider always lives in here. Big fat spider, you'll see from previous videos. And then you've got a window to the bees. They're all on the honey. That's a honey frame, that one. So you'll see there's still drones in there. There's a drone, there's a drone, there's a drone, and there's a wasp in the window. Go on, girls, get him. Chase that wasp. Get that wasp. Go on. Well, there's two wasps in there. So wasp pressure is on, isn't it? Look at them. They realise they can't get out of here now. So the bees are going to corral them, hopefully. Go on, girls, get them. Go on, girls, get them, go on. They're meant to be in there. The drones don't do nothing, just eat food. Let's switch the dark, come back. You can't see. Let's have another look. So I'd say them wasps will end up pretty demised. Look, they're trying to scarp her through. The girls ain't really going for them. Look at this one carrying something. Cleaning duty, cleaning, coming through, cleaning. But he grabbed it by the leg. That one's confused. I think it can get out this window. I think it can come out because it's lights coming in. Anyway, so yeah, and then you've got vents up there which lets bees out if they get stuck in the roof. These are like just ventilation. And on the back we've got a load of windows, so you have pictures in them. They did have glass, some of the glass fell out, but I've still got it, it's up the workshop. And then it does have a sign that goes along there that says the Happy Bees Golden Honey Factory. And you lift the lid, it's insulated. It takes a lot of frames. It is a big hive, it takes a lot of frames. I'm sure it's 21 frames, but it might be more. I always forget, even though I built it. Look at the spider's egg there. I don't really mind the spiders. Oh, that one got squashed. I don't really mind the spiders because they eat the creepy crawlies that try to get in. So we've got some living up here, we've got a spider living here, so we'll leave that one to live there. And there's a bit of storage in the roof for stuff. But yeah, and then I have cover panels. I know a lot of people don't run cover panels on these, but I decided to. cover panel out, and then you've got all your frames. All the frames are oak. Let's say it's a big hive, there's a lot of frames in here. So 5 is there, so 5, 10, 15, yeah, I'm sure it's 22 or 21. What's that say? 19, 20, yeah, 21. The bees popularise these down. I just put the, oh look. See, they cross-combed that, so I left a frame out. So they stuck it on the window. So yeah, I did design it for 2 colonies to live. I've got a divider there that's had a glass window in as well, and it used to sit there. So the idea was you had 2 hives in one box living next to each other, living next to Alice, as I like to say. Anyway, I'm going to go in at that end, not this end, at that end. Possibly. We'll see what they've done. So we'll smoky these ones back in. Bye, wasp. Bloody wasps, I tell you. The wasps are a problem this year, man. Too many. I got my frame grabber somewhere. Oh look, we've got a swarm going on or something. Where's that just come from? Has that just moved into the back of my truck? Where's that going? All drama today, isn't it? It's all go. Got a swarm coming on my truck. Maybe it's that little cat swarm coming back because it knew it was onto a good one. Got the box here, come on. It's like landing on the bush. Let's go. How random's that on a Sunday? Set you up on a pickup. If we get that queen this time, we'll cage a little bit. What did I just say then? Landing down there. You come back, did you, girls? Were you over there? You're in the wrong place, my old lovies. We'll get them. Stop the video and I'll go around there and get them. So that was random, wasn't it? Like they literally come back. Well, they could wear it's the same one. It's about the same size as the one. So I'm just going to knock them into this box basically. The box they was in originally. Look, there's the bloody food I give them. So I just knocked them into the box, so all these ones should come down here. And maybe that's where they went the other day. Look, there's wax on there. I can't say they just put that on there that very second. Yeah, they'll go in there now, look. I didn't, when I collected the swarm from Aperie, I didn't put the queen door on to stop the queen getting in and out, because the because the queen didn't look mated when I seen her. She was so small. If it's the same ones, see, sometimes they do come back, you know, like boomerangs. They're still going there, but the majority are going there and fanning to there, so I'll just keep knocking them off of that, and then hopefully they'll go to the box. How random was that? Thought I'd just cause my own to swarm out. Stupid time of the year though, gals, that's for sure. I've got nothing to cut that bramble away. It's got wax and smell on it. So it's just started raining now, so I'm not doing that hive at the minute. Sorry DC, you'll have to wait, mate. So rain really did come down this time. My God, I don't know how long it's going to last. It's pretty grey up there. It's a good job we didn't open that hive out when I was going to, and that swarm come in, because otherwise I'd have been halfway through that hive while all this come down. But that'll get the swarm in the box a bit quicker. I'll put the lid and stuff on it. I have had that before in the garden where I caught a swarm, put it in the box, but then it flew out of the box, went into the conifers, Allen's conifer edge. So I went round to retrieve it, and as I was trying to retrieve it, it flew back to the box. So they're unpredictable, you know, the old bees. But we'll try again, and they'll go in that box and they'll go back down there where they come from, and we'll try again. If they want to move out, they move out. But I have got some better frames that they can have this time, because the ones in it ain't even got comb built. So really they want built frames. They don't want to be building wax now. It'd be way too late. They need the biggest jump start ever. And I'm going to drink some coffee and wait for this rain to stop, have a cigarette. So I don't think I'm going to get done what I wanted to get done up here today, because it's going to chug it down again. So I'll sort this swarm out and move them probably over to there, and put some nice frames in for them, because they're pretty much all gone in the box now. Yeah, and I'll put some nice frames in there. So I've moved them there now, and I've put some better frames in. And I've closed that top entrance, so they've got an entrance there where that wasp just went in, unfortunately. But like, as soon as the bees get the gist of it, they'll get the gist of it. It's only small entrance under there. But yeah, wasps are relentless up here. I'm going to have to do a special Formula P bomb on the wasps like I did down the farm, because that really helped at the farm. Within a couple of days. So we'll do that again, we'll do that up here, because it is bad. Look at these around the back of the truck. That's just wasps. Look, they're just all following me, look. That's wasps. There's a few bees as well, but mainly that's wasps. Can't squash them in the gloves. Just swarms of them, oh my God. Going in there. Although there's not much in there. There's a lot of smoke. So hopefully them bees won't go back to there. There is a few still hovering around there, look. Quite a lot actually. Might just have a little look around there before I go. Yeah, they'll either stay or they won't. Let's have a look. There's plenty of hives that they can join though. Yeah, look at all the wasps in this wasp trap. So I say when I come back up next time, that'll be rammed with wasps. Just took a wasp. Well done, Hornet. Good job. Look, it's took it up there into that tree to eat it. Ah, you wouldn't do that because of the sun. Well done, Hornet. That's what you want. Just come down and took that wasp. That was pretty incredible. It sat in that tree somewhere eating it. Eat a few hundred more, mate.